welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody has been doing well. As you guys can already tell from the title of this video, it is going to be a comparison between the Madewell Transport Tote versus the Madewell Abroad Tote bag. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is I was interested in getting a tote bag, but I couldn't find any reviews on the Abroad Tote bag that just came out from Madewell. I was interested in that bag. It looks like it's a very cute bag, but then I tried to look online, but there's no video reviewing it. So this is the reason why we're here today. I'm going to compare the Abroad Tote bag with the very popular Madewell Transport Tote. So if you're interested in it, I am going to show you what this is all about. Okay, so before we start today's video, I wanted to mention a new vitamin that I've been loving lately. It is by Hum, like this. Isn't that such a cute bottle? This is the vitamins for skin hydration and for the ultimate glow. It is Glow Sweet Glow gummies with benefits, and the one I have here contains hyaluronic acid with vitamin C and E to help my skin have that great youthful glow and hydration. So hopefully after I'm taking this, it's gonna help me in the long run. And this tastes so good, guys. It is tangerine flavor, I believe. Yes, it's the tangerine gummies, and it is such a nice taste when I eat this. So I'm really glad that I got this to try out. So before we start, I wanted to talk about the bag that I recently have been using for work, and it is this bag by Cambridge Satchel. You've already seen my reviews on it. I'll link it here if you have not. I love this bag. I've had this maybe almost 2 years now, I think. I don't know. It's been quite a while. I love this bag. As you can see, it still looks quite new, not very ragged at all. So I think it held up so good because I wear this every single day when I go to work for the last year at least. So yes, this is such a nice bag. It's very light. It's easy for me to carry as a handle or as a crossbody like so. So I love this bag. However, recently I wanted to get a tote bag. I need a bigger bag. I don't know, I just tend to fluctuate between a tote bag and a smaller bag. I guess if I feel like I'm bored with the tote bags, then I'll try to go back to a smaller one. So right now I'm in the phase of getting a tote bag. With that being said, I wanted to just look for a very light, easy, portable, classic black color tote that I can just tote around every single day, and just makes it a lot easier on myself so that I can carry my lunch and stuff in there, as well as just documents or laptops whenever I need to. So that is the reason why I decided to look into Madewell. So the two bags are in here, and like I said, the Abroad Tote is a brand new tote that just recently came out from Madewell, and the Transport Tote has already been popular since 2012, 2013, and it continues the obsession with the Transport Tote because they have like a cult following for that bag because it's such a good quality handbag. Anyway, so let's go first into the Abroad Tote bag, because that one I don't think anybody has reviewed it on YouTube yet, so hopefully you guys will appreciate the information. This is the, if I can get it out of here. Okay, so this is the Abroad Tote from Madewell. Before we go on any further, let's go into the dimension of the bag. It is around 11.5 inches in height and around 18.5 inches on the top part right here in length, and then down here is only 12.5 inches in length at the base of the bag, and it is around 6 inches in depth, I believe, and then the handle drop is around 9.5 inches drop. And then it has just plain leather. The one I have here is a very smooth leather, and it has these details buttons right here on the two handles part at the base right there, and there's two in the back also. And then it has just a plain outside, as you can see, very sleek looking, no pockets or anything on the outside portion. And then on the top here, as you can see, it is a zipper component, and it has brass detailing on the bag and the zipper. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. It's just an empty space, big empty space. And then it has one pocket on the side like so. This pocket is pretty roomy. It has no zipper though, so I guess it's kind of easy for you just to stick your phones and other knickknacks that you wanted to throughout the day in there. It makes it a lot easier. The thing that I quite like about this bag is that it has a base. So at the bottom right here, as you can see, it's already sewn in for the base. This is what it looks like at the bottom. So this is more of a structure bag. It feels very nice. The leather itself seems a little bit thicker. I don't know if after use, after a while, it's going to loosen up and lose its shape and maybe slouch a little bit. I have not used this, as you can see. I just decided to get it to test it to see if this is something that I would be interested in. However, I kind of fell in love with the transport tote bag, so that's the reason why I'm still debating between these two. Alright, so that is the dimension as well as some little spec details about this Abroad tote. Let's move on to the transport tote now. So the transport tote, I also got it in the black color, and as you guys can see from many reviews now, this is what it looks like. It is just in a square shape, and I believe it is around 13 3/4 inches in length, and then it is around 14 inches in height, and also around 6 1/4 inches in depth. This is what this looks like. Very basic, as you can see, very simple. No pockets, just a plain black tote. And then the handle drop, I believe, is around 8.5 inches in length in drops. All right, so it is just like the other one, an empty space, big space in here, where you can just throw everything in, kind of like a black hole. Maybe everything will get lost in there. But this is, it has a zipper pocket on the side. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, it has a zipper pocket on the side right here, where you can just zip it closed to give it some security, or just leave it open so that it's easier for you to put your phones and other knickknacks inside. And the leather on this bag is quite nice and sturdy. However, I believe that it's a little bit thinner than the one on the Abroad tote. It's not as structured, as you can see. It's more of a slouchy bag. You can just roll it up or just hug it to your body if you want to, and then just straighten it out. The one I have here is more of a grainy leather. I have to say I've already started using the transport tote because I am in love with the size of this, and the aesthetic of the transport tote kind of calls to me more than the Abroad one. I guess because I already have similar shape with the J. Crew tote bag to the Abroad tote, so I wanted something more square and something slouchier than the other one. So when I first started using this, I already had some scratches up here, and then I was so disappointed. I said, oh my god, what's going on? But then a day later, I guess because I keep on rubbing it right here just to make sure, hopefully it can rub out, and it was gone. So I really like the grainy leather. I feel like it's very durable, and when you have scratches, it's not as easy to see, and I feel like sometimes it's easier to buff it out, the scratches out of the grainy leather, than the smooth leather down there with the Abroad tote. So this, like I said, very simple, 2 thin straps, and then it has like these little stitching right here to show you how the straps are stitched on there. So at the bottom of the bag, it looks like this. Like I said, those are the differences between the dimensions of the two bags, and obviously, as you can tell, the Abroad tote is more of a taper bag. It goes wider at top, and then it goes into a smaller or thinner line at the bottom. And then the transport tote is a square back, so it just goes straight down into a square shape. Those are the two biggest difference between the bag. The other difference is that the structure of the two bags. The Abroad Tote, I feel like it's more structured. It looks a little bit more dainty and more professional. And then the Transport Tote, it is more slouchy, and I feel like it gives you a more of a casual feel than the Abroad Tote does. I'm having some speech impediment here. So those are mainly the biggest difference between the two bags. The leather for the Transport Tote, I know some of the Transport Totes, the leather is not as smooth or as soft as this one is. For some reason, this one is already slouchy and very worn in look when I got it from the store. When I was there was quite a few different ones, and this one calls out to me because of how soft the leather is and how smushy, I guess it is. Look, it is already not as structured as it should be, because some of the other bags are more structured. It's a little stiffer than this one. So maybe the reason why I'm drawn to this one is because it is mushier in leather than the other one. So yes, the grainy leather is very soft. Quality is superb. It feels so nice. Very nice feeling to the touch. Very soft, very high quality. And for the Abroad Tote, I feel like it's more structured. The thing that I don't like so much about the Abroad Tote is it's a smaller bag. You won't be able to fit as much as you would in the Transport Tote as you would daily. However, it is more structured. That means that at the base of the bag, it is more of a structure line. It has a little bit more of a stiffer base. So therefore, if you're carrying lunches and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about the lunch getting knocked over in the bag as you move when you're walking. For this bag though, it might, if you have liquids and other stuff that you carry for your lunch, you want to be sure that it's tightly screwed on, or else it might shift and move around as you walk, because the base of this is not very stiff, so therefore it can slouch down and things can get shooken up in the bag. So another difference between the two totes that I wanted to mention is that for the Transport Tote, the inside of the straps right here is a raw leather, versus the Abroad Tote, the inside and the outside of the bag is sewn together. It is finished, it is glazed on the side, and both sides is not a raw leather. It is all both finished leather. So that is one of the other difference to it. Of course, the Abroad Tote has the zipper on top, which is a little bit more secure than the Transport Tote is. The Transport Tote is just a big space. There's no zipper in there. So if you're looking for a handbag and you want more security, then the Abroad Tote would probably be the best choice to go with, because it is more secure with the zipper part, and both of the bags are not that heavy. Even the Abroad Tote, I feel like it's very light, so it's easy to carry around for travels or just for running daily errands. Okay, so let's quickly just mention about the price point of the two bags. So for the Transport Tote bag over here, it is starting out at $168, and then for the Abroad Tote, it is starting out at $198. So it is a little bit more expensive for the Abroad Tote. I'm not sure if it's because it's a newer bag, so the price point is a little bit more, but for the Transport Tote, it is about $30 cheaper than the Abroad Tote. As you can see, my goodness, like on screen, the Transport Tote looks so much bigger than the Abroad Tote. And it's not that much difference in the, I guess, width and the length of the bag. So this is what both of them looks like side by side. Okay, so let's go into a little bit of a mod shot so that you can see how the bags look like on my body, and then you can see the size differences against my petite frame to make the decisions for which one would suit you the best.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. Never thought I'd meet someone like you.
Okay, beauties, so basically that is the comparison between the Madewell Transport Tote versus the Madewell Abroad Tote, and I hope that gave you some clarity between the two differences of the bags and to see which one is better suited for your lifestyle and which one you're interested in getting. So for me, I am going to stick with the Transport Tote. I like the way it falls. I like the way it looks on my body. I like the leather, and I also like the casual look of it, even though it's casual, but because it is in a black color, it tends to be a little bit more dressy than just a regular brown color or just any other color. It makes it a little bit more easy to wear and a little bit more classic. So that is everything I have to share with you. If I left out anything that you are questioning about, please link it down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do so we can see each other in the next video. See you later. Bye.
I just wanna